of new exciting things, but I think playing as a chicken probably would have overstepped its welcome.
Cool.
It's just being the greatest thing to ever happen in zombies. For real, no one knows why this Easter egg was cut, but for some reason parts of it still exist within the code. I would have liked to have seen what would have happened with this.
Yeah,
I genuinely think it would have been
would have
awesome.
looked. Bro, this is how the character customization would have looked. Sag, bro. Fuck Chop Monty's factory. Sag in chat, boys. Fucking Sag in chat.
But on the topic of revelations for this next one is that Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man have some cut announcer quotes. Now, I don't know why these were cut, but it gives me the indication that there was going to be a lot more bigger things planned for the map. Some really awesome moments where they were going to be taking control and they would have announced the power-ups, which would have been incredible. Just to see like a Dr. Monty versus Shadow Man fighting for power to control what's going on, I think would have been absolutely
They cocked teased so hard in Rev, man, and they didn't fucking do it, bro. Fuck off.
Incredible.
Max ammo. Bonus points. Carpenter. Kaboom.
Kaboom. That's a nuke.
Insta-kill.
Lads, one in chat if we got rug cold, bro.
The potential for how far they could have gone on Revelations is absurd, and it's a shame that we'll never see it. Coming up next is going to be some even more potential to transit, and that was that transit was going to originally have more areas to travel to, such as a lava lake and a giant power factory. And we can know that this existed through some leaked images of
chat, you guys ever play that transit version on BO3 Customs? That has it as well. The power facility, because I think they got that in the game. That good for you? Yeah.
Pre-alpha version of Black Ops 2 Zombies, which
B,
showcased this huge overview of the transit map that had some new areas. There was also a motel. Thanks to these images from Prototype Preservation, you can see the overview map is huge, and it's a completely different layout to what we would have been used to.
Wait. Oh, chat, look. So this is regular transit like this, I think. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's a whole different layout. No. Regular transit's like this. So here's the tunnel. There's this. And then instead, I think they just cut it out and made it like this. And they put the farm in here. So yeah, instead it would have been like a whole other level. Whoa, that's sick.
With transit, where we can see we have the main town in the middle there, we've got that huge power factory off there. And then we can see El Rancho Motel vacancy there, which seems to be a completely separate area between the diner and the farm. But not only that, apparently there was another version of transit made that was separate and set before the events of Moon and before the Earth was blown up.
Bro, I did hear about that.
Looking at could potentially be a version of transit before the Earth was blown up. And my God, if they ever remake transit, I would love for that to be a feature in the map. I would absolutely be so happy. We're getting in the end now, but there are still a few other interesting things, and this is one on
it's gonna be happening. BO3 Virgo, we're looking at you. I'm so excited for that transit remake. Chat, when that transit remake drops, I'm actually gonna get around 100 on it. One in the chat if you think so too. I'm gonna try my fucking best. That's the version of transit I want to get around 100.
Cold War Zombies D Machina, and according to a massive leak dumped by Nannyco's, where pretty much everything was correct apart from this one detail, Nikolai's glove was apparently going to be on the map somewhere.
What?
And I truly believe that that could have been a thing, just because we look at Firebase Z and Samantha Max's outfit coming back out the Dark Ether with all of those references to the premise characters, but there was never any explanation or additional context as to what happened there. The Machine is the only map where we go into the Dark Ether, so there was a great chance that at some point, maybe as a little throwback Easter egg, that you could have found Nikolai's glove in the Dark Ether version of D Machine. Sticking on the topic of D Machine, for our second to last feature here is going to be that Nakda and Toten at some point did exist in Cold War Zombies. Adding on to that leaked post on Reddit by Nannyco's, he also mentioned that by completing the
chat, there was imagery that I saw. Chat, you guys saw that I was creating thumbnails for a Nocturne and Toten standalone map, because I was fully expecting D Machine to release with a Nocturne and Toten standalone map. I'm still shocked they didn't end up going through with it, to be honest. Why not? Why not? Extra content, you know? Extra content, the better. I know it's fucking Nocturne and Toten, but hey, at least it's not Nuketown.
main Easter egg of Die Maschine, you're apparently going to be rewarded by loading into a standalone survival map version of Nackda and Toten, and in some recent concept
I bet you the reason why it didn't happen is because it didn't look as good as Nackda and Toten from Chronicles. One in the chat if you think so. Because, like, that's the funniest shit as well from Duran Fong. Shino Numa Chronicles looks better than Duran Fong. And that was released almost 4 years ago. Drinks in the chat, baby.
That was hosted by GadgetBot Productions on ArtStation. It showed that at some point during development in late 2019,
that looks pretty fire.
Nackda and Toten was actually in-game, complete with a Juggernaut location in the upstairs, that classic grenade location being swapped out, an S-Cargo pistol wall by, and that iconic balcony being there as well, which is absolutely different to the final product in Die Maschine, which is entirely different. It's a real shame this hasn't seen the light of day, because I think even a Nackda and Toten in Vanguard Zombies would go down pretty well for a round-based experience. But I think people would agree that during the year of Cold War Zombies, there was some pretty quiet moments for Zombies content, and I think a little bonus map like...
Treyarch needs to fucking speak up, chat. Treyarch is like that child that just fucking never speaks, and you want this fucking kid to just say something. Say something! Speak! Use your words! Don't be cryptic! It's fucking 2021! Use your motherfucking words, baby!
Nacked inside of there. It's been a great way to keep players occupied during the wait for a new round-based map. Our last and final feature removed in this video is going to be factions from Black Ops 4 Zombies. It's almost a meme at this point, factions. This was a feature that was supposed to release within Black Ops 4 and was first announced at San Diego Comic-Con in 2018. Factions was announced as a full season of 12 unique challenge events across all zombie maps and game modes that would reward
this shit's just a meme at this point. I don't even fucking care about factions. Fuck factions. Me and my homies fucking hate factions.
Never before seen character customization loot. Factions were also supposed to add another dimension to the Chaos storyline, as players could choose to side with 4 different factions: Bloodfaith, Tempest Novi, Dustborn, or the First Legion.
Those names suck. Chat, let me give you way better names. Moon. Hand. Rook. Tree. Let's go.
Factions would expand and flesh out the Zombies universe.
Boys, I'm Team
each
Hand.
event culminating the factions-based narrative of Jason Blundell explaining that it would add a new layer to the Zombies experience, questioning who do you stand with and what does that mean as you progress along that path. And it's sad that even within the game files of Black Ops 4 Zombies, there was calling cards that existed completing Season 1 of the factions callings, but of course, that never ever came into the game. And a whole year after the release of Black Ops 4, All the Facts Dark Ops was replaced by the One of Us Dark Ops, which required half the zombie Dark Ops to be acquired rather than all of them, which would have included this unreleased factions mode. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's honestly so much fun looking over all the history of zombies and making videos like this. So if you want to see more and you've got any particular requests, please let me know in the comments below. More importantly, if you enjoy this and want to see more, just leave a like rating. It takes a second and it lets me know that you really enjoy it. Check out my last video on your screen right now and I'll be with you in just a few moments.
Very good video, chat. Very good video. Drinks in the chat.
Usually I charge triple for bulk killing.
We're literally gonna watch 2 of Bricky's videos, and one of the first one is about the worst Call of Duty Zombies experience ever.
Hello everybody, my name is Bricky, currently experiencing explosive
criminal gameplay!
I haven't been particularly silent when it comes to my thoughts on Call of Duty Zombies. Been a lifelong fan since World of War. Made a video talking about the epitome of zombies. I believe in Black Ops 3. Made a video about Cold War and its pretty good gameplay, but mediocre story and setting. And I even talked a little bit about Call of Duty Vanguard has a zombie experience, and therefore, as a zombie, it is my duty to go ahead, pick it up, and try it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Is it worth your time? Now, I stand before.
Chat, what if we all just got rid of Vanguard? what would happen? What if we all just went back to GameStop and brought Call of Duty Vanguard back? What would happen? Would zombies quit? What would happen, Chad?
Sit before you and tell you
no more
that
Call
of Duty Vanguard Zombies is arguably the worst zombies experience I have ever played, and is an insult to the $60.
What if we kissed at the GameStop?
But Bricky, $60.
Man, I'd put Call of Duty Vanguard between us.
I wouldn't play it if it was free. My first run lasted
you wouldn't play it if it was free?
And I was bored halfway through it. On my first run, I was bored. Like, all of this sounds like hyperbole. I know. All of this sounds like I'm trying to really fluff up my title and fluff up all the things I'm saying, because I really want to get that good, sweet YouTube ad revenue or something. But I don't...
Nah, he ain't bluffing. Chat, I know when a man bluffing. This motherfucker ain't bluffing. I mean, look at those eyes. There's pain in those eyes. There's pain in those eyes. Chat, look at my eyes. Look at my fucking eyes. Are there pain in these eyes?
I truly believe Outer Wilds is one of the best sci-fi games of all time. I truly believe.
I have that game.
One of the
I have yet to load it up though.
best horror games.
Darkwood chat. I tried Darkwood. One in chat.
Frostpunk is one of the best
one in
city
chat. If
builders
I tried
out there.
Darkwood. I don't like
that
city
Back 4
builders.
Blood's progression system is stupid and an embarrassment.
Oh, true.
And I truly believe that Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies is the worst experience of COD Zombies ever made. It is worse than World War II Zombies. It is worse than Black Ops 4. It is worse than Exo Zombies. I would rather play Burger Town map on Zombies than jump into this more. That is
actually so true. Literally, chat, I was about to go back to Exo Zombies, so he's literally speaking factuals.
Not hyperbole. I legitimately mean it. And I know you want me to tell you why. Okay, I'll get started. First things first, let's talk a little bit of technical, right?
This man's
behind
talking.
me. You see this UI? What is that UI? How much stuff do you have to fit on a screen for zombies?
I know. I know.
Great UI either.
That's such a great point. Like, it's zombies, bro.
Hell, compare them to Black Ops 4. I've always
BO4
shit on Black Ops 4's UI for being just terrible. I would take that over this. There's so much stuff on screen.
Chat, BO4 Vanguard. Honestly, I think the Vanguard one does look better than BO4. To be honest, it doesn't have that blocky rigidness. But, oh man, I do think the Vanguard HUD is a major step backwards, especially considering we had such a great HUD already in Cold War, man. I can't believe it.
Okay, let's talk technical. Let's talk technical. First things first, zombies will sometimes just ignore you. Just stand there.
Look at
I guess they're guarding something sometimes. And sometimes
they fucking guarding their virginity, bro.
The gun sounds range heavily. The shotgun sounds pretty good.
Bro, how can they be doing
compare the World
this,
of War PPSH to this PPSH.
No, bro. Oh, Chad, he's exposing him.
This weapon.
He's exposing him.
Screen. The huge amounts of muzzle smoke made it
I know, you literally can't even see
when firing this.
Look at that.
And the sound effect change between indoors and outdoors.
Look at this weapon. What's going on?
In this particular section of the map.
It's a smoke gun. Oh my
The salvage icon on your HUD is different than the salvage icon on the crafting table. And look at this
I didn't
Thompson.
even notice that.
That's Dr. Moline.
That's not even a technical problem. Just what the fuck is that? You can't pause in single player. It doesn't pause your game.
No, bro.
So we're off to a good start. Gameplay. So what do you think Call of Duty Zombies gameplay? You assume endless ways.
I love watching this video, chat, because you can't blame me. This is not me. Okay, bro? This is not me saying this. This is literally everyone else saying this. That's why I'm sitting back, I'm relaxing, and I'm like, go off, bro. Just go off, man.
Right.
Is this chat? Is this my fault? Is Black Ops 4 Zombies my fault?
They're all dead.
I think it
next
is.
wave
They use that
comes, etc., etc. Right? Well, that was just a little too fun. So we don't have that anymore. See that marker
No more
up
fun.
there? That is not waves. That is
He's pointing at me. Sorry, chat. Sorry. There you go.
objectives completed.
Not me, chat. Not me.
Opening up a bunch of doors, get to the power switch, everything turns on, that kind of stuff. That's dumb. There's no power switch. There's also no doors. You don't spend any money to open up any doors.
I forgot. There isn't any
Pack a
doors,
punch, for example? Oh, it's already there. It's right there. It's there. You don't gotta unlock
my
it.
Pack Punch guide. One in the chat if you want my Pack Punch Vanguard gameplay.
The new
I will give you my Pack Punch guys.
You see a portal. You go to the portal, and that immediately teleports you to a locked-off area of the map in which you must complete an objective. This objective could be...
I like how he says that. It's not even a new map. It's a locked-off part of the map you're already in outside of Shinonuma.
Time.
And that one other multiplayer.
Kill zombies, pick stuff up, and deposit it into a totem, for example, or it'll be escort missions with a floating head for the gamer until it's done. Once this is all over, you will be rewarded with a huge amount of points and teleported back to the main
chat. Can I be real with you? I think before we even continue on with this video, I gotta say something. I think Treyarch should stop all development on Vanguard zombies. One in the chat here. I think they need to literally give up. There is no hope now. I don't think anyone is gonna go out and buy this game now. Everyone is telling it that it's shit, it's garbage. I don't even know why they didn't continue off of Cold War at this point. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I think it would be a massive L if they continued to upload on this game. I'm gonna be straight honest. I would be so shocked if they do.
Area that you started, which
just
is almost
something
like a
else.
safe mode or a safe area in zombies, and then the round ticker goes up and the game gets started. In this area, the middle ground Stalingrad area,
it's like zombies don't even matter.
Spend your stuff freely with almost no fear of reprisal. Any idea where you have to be a little bit cautious about buying stuff because you always got zombies on you, that constant threat is gone. The zombies are only in the outskirts areas, defending items, unlocks, perks, etc.
Chat, do you even go for those unlocks when you play Duran Fong? I actually never do. I didn't even realize there was anything until I watched like Codename Pizza play. That's so bad.
And then get one of the literally only 2 voice lines the Nazi guy wants to give you. He has 2. Why does he have 2? But the thing is that in the safe area, once all the zombies are
diversity, boys. Diverse voice lines.
To go do another objective in order to continue your points game. What makes this so much worse is they actually neuter the amount of points you gain from killing zombies. Back in the day, you know, way back in the day, it was 10 points per shot to the body, then 50 for the kill, 100 for a headshot kill, or about, I think, 130 for a knife. In Cold War, they changed this up, where you still got kills for regular precision and melee.
Cold War did it well, boys. Cold War was a good game. I always said this. Cold War is a good game. Wasn't as good as BL3, but it was a very good game.
Shooting a zombie does not give you points.
Drake's and chat for Cold War, bro.
Shooting a zombie in the body, however, will give you a grand total of, big drum roll, 20 points. 30 if it's a headshot. And now you're probably thinking, oh, well, you know, at least they probably changed the fight.
You can literally get 20 points on Black Ops 1 shooting a zombie twice with the MP5. That is absolutely disgusting. Thank you, Ball Torture, for the tier 1. That's what I'm going through right now.
Part of this. No! The perks and upgrades have gotten more expensive. Pack-a-Punch level 1 is 7,500, then 15,000, then 30,000.
Woo!
About perks as well.
Yeah!
Getting more expensive in this variant, which we'll discuss when we talk about comparisons to Cold War. Basically, if you want to farm points, the only way I found out how to do that is to actually do the totem mission and just kill zombies for as long as you want. Because
you literally just harvest them.
The points are abysmal.
It will literally take you like an hour to get 30k points.
30. Which means if you want to get the same as an old school zombie headshot of 100, you need to kill 3.3 zombies per thing. And then you're
very good gameplay progression.
it's just boring. However, objectives give you big points. 5,000, 7,000 points by completing them.
10,000 even, bro,
Zombies
later
are
on.
worth less. Objectives are worth a ton, so you are being railroaded into doing...
Chat, does Vanguard Zombies feel like communism? One in the chat. It kind of does. It's like you get less than what you would have gotten. You pay more. And you get nothing.
Nothing but...
It's communism zombies.
And receiving a certain amount of points from it. Old
I just
strategy,
realized it.
5 shots with a pistol to the body, knife in round 1, going and doing all the...
I know what happened to all this strategy. That's kind of what I disliked about Cold War, bro. You don't start off with a pistol. It's not about knifing round 1 and then shooting a couple times on round 2 and then keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? I missed that, man.
Better. Yep. SMG that has low
Thank
damage.
you, Jamie, for the 500. Or for the
Points
prime.
on the stomach or whatever when you're shooting.
I'm afraid for life for the 500.
Oh god, there is no
Park isn't in Vanguard. Please refund.
in the slightest. You need to go out there to the portal and you are forced to do all these objectives because if you don't, you are a poor bitch. Okay, so the zombie series is objective based now, and you're being railroaded on points.
Oh, this is foul. Thank you for the prime.
It's the classic zombies run at you, they get faster with time, and all that usual kind of stuff. However, I want to talk a little bit about the special zombies.
Oh,
the first one,
no.
Boom Strider.
I hate this game, dude. He's just standing there. This is so... This dude,
It's
bro.
actually pretty acceptable because it runs at you and it makes a very loud screech.
It is a cool... It's like one of the only ways you can actually kill
so you can
things
have a little
in the
bit of
game, bro.
tactics with them. They're a little annoying, but the idea of the zombie is fine. The problem is that these guys can appear from anywhere. Back in the old zombies would come out of designated zones, either boarded up windows or...
Right, that's a great point. I never even thought of that.
They can basically come out of anywhere.
Anywhere, but
there
it takes
was
some
like a little
time.
bit of a time
Yeah,
frame
it takes
for them
some
to
time.
actually get their way.
So it's not as bad.
Crawl
Even
through
with
something
super
or
sprinters, they somehow did that
crawl
correctly.
around, and then
Yeah.
it would take them maybe about 2 seconds to actually become active and then
Yeah.
want to go hit you. In
Cold War
Vanguard,
did
they
that
come out of
great, man.
areas like before, but now they can also teleport. They can come out of a dimensional rift immediately,
No.
anywhere. So because of that, sometimes zombies will be popping out of
No.
portals, and then a boom schreier will be like, "Life has many doors, Ed boy," and just immediately appear right next to me. And there's no wind up for their explosion. There's no animation.
This
They
is
just
so
go boom. So
sad.
randomly, I'm chilling. A boom schreier just rips through the butthole of reality and immediately explodes all over my face. And I'm not even getting paid for it. But of course, we have, remember armor, Cold War armor, kind of a crutch.
Oh my gosh, when he describes it like that, that's social, yeah, that's social credit minus a bajillion points. That's so sad.
Strong, but armor, its own system, its own points value. Armor was a thing. Regardless of how strong it was necessary for Cold War, and it really added to the game. Now armor is back, but it seems that
Armor's so weird.
Who the? There's so many names in the beginning of this one. I don't even know who developed
Yeah,
this game.
who made this
They
game?
deemed that armor was also too powerful, so they wanted ways to, whittle it down. Make it a
Armor
little bit
too
less
powerful?
Introducing
Really?
zombie with a gun. Zombie with a minigun. That is. Now, we've had range zombies before.
Dude, I had so much hope for this zombie, because listen, even the Panzer has projectiles, but it's like zombies with a gun. No.
Pens are sold out to the Russian manglers.
Yeah, exactly.
They normally have a thing with their stuff. They fire the electric bolts and then it kind of twirls into the air and then blows up later. There's a reaction. The sonic blast of the mangler takes time to reach their
that's
base.
that's very true.
Movement involved. This guy has a gun that shoots bullets at you, and he's tanky as shit. This zombie, I think his entire purpose is to shred you of your armor.
I know, look at this. The fact that it does both health and armor as well. I didn't even realize that. What the fuck? Like, if you down and lose Jug all the way to level 1 in Vanguard, it's actually over for you.
Use your scrap to keep buying armor, because it literally will fire at you from a distance with, I'm assuming, close to a hit scan weapon, and there is actually nothing you can do. And like I said, he's super tanky. Who thought adding a zombie with a gun was a good idea? This isn't a boss zombie.
That's so true.
This is not rare.
That's the thing. It's not even a boss zombie. You guys remember on like round 15 with the game Noah, Milo, Chop, and I did, and we were in the hub, and there were like 500 of these death machine guys in the middle of the map, just going. Dude, that is so funny. It's not even a boss.
Like every 5 rounds, something like that. No. This is like the Napalm and Sonic zombies in Shangri-La.
Yeah, it's
every
they
round
spawn
at a certain
that
point
much.
We'll have 2, 3, 4 of these guys.
Yeah.
All that effort, learning how to train zombies, learning how to maneuver through areas, all of that.
No, mega
and you just gave a zombie
baby.
a gun. Oh, it's particularly fun when you have to stay near the head too in that escort mission.
I know,
then
and they
zombies
destroy
shooting
you.
I hope you didn't bring a shotgun. Okay, so you're being railroaded on points. Armor still a crutch. But
fuck.
how about progression? How about all that like background stuff? You know, you play
What
the game,
progression?
XP,
Chat,
doing all kinds of stuff.
guys, I need to tell you something. Somebody sent me a Twitter image yesterday, and it showed me that he needed 1 billion XP for 1 level up. 1 billion. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Because Cold War actually had a pretty
1
deep progression
billion.
system. I said many times in my Cold War Zombies review that the game is pretty good but lacks personality. And I think I stand by that. The maps aren't very pretty, the story is boring, and the operator voice lines are pretty awful. But the gameplay was actually pretty good. They made a bunch of changes compared to the old formula.
I agree.
But they worked. And even the times they didn't work, there was so much progression that you could work.
Dude, yeah, like they even had a good system already.
Your weapons all had
Cold
5
War.
upgrades along with that. Your special abilities had
Lads, out of 10, what would you rate the Cold War progression system? I know Chop doesn't like it because it's out of game. I would say, like, dude, it was one of the better progression systems we've ever had in zombies. Better than BO4's, like, class system. I don't know if it was better than Gobblegums, but man, it was just so nice. It was such a breath of fresh air to have something like that, man.
grades. There
We're
was
playing
a
actually
pretty
rewards you. I
large
really dug
amount
it.
of effort put into a consistent progression, and then you
Yeah.
grind the game, get the crystals, and then buff things out. It was on a player per player basis.
Yeah.
As far as all of its issues were, that part I liked it a lot. Did it make you a little bit overpowered at the end? Oh, totally.
I think, but
at
that's
least
the
you had to
point.
earn it, you know?
Yeah.
So naturally, Vanguard
Earning
did
overpoweredness
the very
is the way to go
intelligent
for
decision
zombies.
of removing
That's
all
always
of that.
how it's been.
It's all gone. It's all gone. Can you upgrade your weapons and give them special benefits like Cold War? No. Can you upgrade your ability like Ether Shroud and stuff? No. Can you upgrade your perks?
Wait, chat, is Double Pap in this game? I don't think Double Pap is in this game, right? I'm trying to remember. It's not in the game?
This thing up the court?
No, but don't worry, young grasshopper. They did the other idea, which is allowing you to buy your perks multiple times for the same effect. Perk 1, free. Then 2,500, then 5,000, then 7,500.
Yes!
You want to consistently buy a perk in-game without
Yes!
progression, and you're being railroaded on points
The
because zombies
sacrificial
are only
hearts
worth
is double
30 to the
tap.
head,
Oh,
20
I
to the body.
forgot.
So now
Yeah,
there's no
it's
reason to play
this.
besides just getting your regular experience that you normally get. No upgrades, there's no...
Chat, Altar of Covenants out of 10. I'm curious to see what the chat says. I personally am not a fan. I personally am not a fan, but I think it could get better as long as you could have more than 3. I think if you could have like 10 and they add like 12 times as many as they have up here, it could work.
Extra anything,
It could work.
It's just all bare bones,
But it's RNG
but
as
worse.
well.
Because
Yeah.
you don't get any points anymore from killing zombies just by the objectives, and the objectives are boring. And Pack-a-Punch. Yes, let's talk about that. So you know how in Cold War they actually added a new thing, which was a weapon variant or like level-based.
This is so
system.
painful
It was actually
to watch.
pretty genius, and it added an additional dimension.
I'm literally
to the
hurting
game.
watching this.
So
right
your
now.
weapons had 5 like ranks, kind of rarities, very similar to an MMO or anything. Red was actually the lowest one, and then it went. The
Lads, do you miss the rarity
orange.
system? Yes, in
And
chat
getting
if you
the
do.
orange took a
I
lot of
really
scrap,
miss
no
it.
separate resource.
I do.
However, at the time, it was
Can't
pretty
even lie.
genius because then you could start the game.
I can't even lie.
LMG, but it was only a level 1 LMG, so it really wasn't that great. But if you wanted to either hit the box for some higher rarity weapons or really put in the amount of resources to make that one special gun you spawned with your main gun, the option was there for you. Now, that was
Yeah, and you can make it your best weapon ever. And there's so many upgrades for it, it actually felt like
and
it was
so getting
worth
a
it.
good orange weapon with triple pack, that thing would kick ass.
Yeah.
And as I was rolling the box in Vanguard, I was noticing the color variants. Like,
Oh, no.
Cool. They brought that back.
Oh no.
Wow, was I wrong. The color variants were actually rarities. Rarities are gone entirely. The color variants mean that the gun has already been pre-pack-a-punched. White is none, blue is packed once, purple twice, orange 3 times. Why would I grind through a game that railroads me on points, suffocates the amount I get from zombies, and actually costs more to pack a
I
punch?
kind of like how there's in-game progression in Vanguard instead of permanent unlocks. That's pretty much all I like about Vanguard though. Again, I can agree, but also RNG elements in in-game unlocks, no mega lol.
When I can literally get the exact same thing from the box. Also, what's worse, that there, where you're seeing, that's a triple packed gun. Probably thinking to yourself, where's the camo?
Stop! This hurts so much to watch. Look at his fucking face, man. Oh my gosh, it's like a... I'm feeling this much pain, Jack. Could you imagine what Treyarch is feeling right now? I can't imagine.
There is no camo. All it does is have a little red muzzle flare and a slightly few blue ones. There's no camo. There's no pack punch camo. There's just a little icon on the bottom. That's it. I'm not older than 35. I don't violently come when I see an M40. Give it the goddamn little light show. That's true. All I ask. We have an inferior gameplay loop, a lack of progression, railroad on points, customization's gone. Is anything else better? Not really. The voice acting is really not that great. Sometimes they're okay, some of the demons are neat. And if there's anything that
It's just like there's only 4 voice lines per person, chat. And like, chat, you know that I bid your soldiers auf Wiedersehen. That line goes off like 5 times in a row. I hear that one so many times right there.
give it some credit on is that its art direction's a little bit better. I like the chalices for the perks instead, kind of cool. The demon idea is kind of neat. It's got a little bit more personality, but the voice acting is just so poor. It's so poor.
But the story doesn't even matter. It's all the gameplay, man.
Operators suck. Oh my god, they're so bad. I can't believe we went from Nikolai to this. And
oh man, this is so bad.
Like, why? What am I doing? Because I guess 5 people like
oh shit
into the entire
I
didn't like
the shots.
I didn't enjoy Cold War.
All 5 people. Drake's in the chat, boys. Drake's in the chat.
It wasn't Black Ops 3.
Oh my gosh.
World of War, but it was okay.
Crazy on us,
you know, it had promise.
Hey, he said it on me, chat. He said it on me.
And this is just like I'm sad. I guess this just leaves me with a final question, which is what happened? Activision's stock has been tanking recently.
Bobby Kotick happened. Lads effing chat. Bobby Kotick happened. F and an L in chat.
The only thing that Activision is better at than delaying games is abusing women. And I think their share prices are finally starting.
Hold on. Say that again. Say it again.
What happened? Activision's stock has been tanking recently. The only thing that Activision is better at than delaying games is abusing women. And
this is so foul. Oh my god. This guy going crazy. Oh my gosh. You know, that's the craziest shit. Because what he's saying is literally 100% factual. And that might be the worst thing that I've ever heard. By far. Oh my god. That's another L in the chat. Come on, that's 2 L's in a row. How many more L's can they take?
I think their share prices are finally starting to catch up with them. Modern Warfare 2019 was lightning in a bottle. It had a long development time. It looked good. It sounded good. The campaign was decent. Spec Ops didn't like that much.
It's almost like that's what it takes to make a good game. More than 1 month of development time, boys. Let's go, man.
The gameplay was surprisingly solid. It worked out really well. I'm not a huge fan of Warzone myself, but it peaked. And now it feels like we're getting Modern Warfare 2019 with a coat of 80s paint, and now a coat of World War II paint. In fact, it actually probably is exactly that, because they need to keep the Warzone stuff up. The old days, COD had a 2-year cycle.
Dude, and that is what I'm saying, man. I like Warzone, but for it to be taken over so many games because of Warzone, like that's so truthful. Cold War is just Warzone 2.0, and Vanguard is Warzone 3.0, and it's just gonna keep happening until Warzone either dies or they actually fix their cycle. So it makes me wonder, like, bro, like what is happening?
The studio, Modern Warfare, and Black Ops 3, I think is what it was, and 2. It had a 2-year cycle. Then Sledgehammer came along, and it had a 3-year cycle. And that was, in that period of time, people were a little bit iffy on the games. You know, that was like around the Advanced Warfare Black Ops 3 period of time. But that 3-year cycle helped. It really did.
Yeah.
A lot more polish. Call of Duty was always a game that, for all of its problems, for all of its issues, and whether you liked it or not, it was decently polished. And it had a lot of content. It had a full campaign, multiplayer, and the extra side mode, and it was
every year since like 2015 now, there's always been something lacking. With BO3 it was campaign, with BO4 it was campaign, with Cold War. Actually, Cold War was one of the few games I felt like that actually kind of delivered on all fronts. So boys, Drake's in the chat for Cold War. Cold War did a better campaign than BO3 and BO4, but I know Cold War maybe was MP. Just because it wasn't Warzone enough, but like, man, that's not me saying that. That's the Warzone community saying that. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, like Modern Warfare 2019, that was just no side mode, no zombies. Vanguard is, it's like just the multiplayer. Like the campaign is mid, and the zombies is non-existent. So it's literally just multiplayer. So it makes you wonder, like, if we're only able to put out one of the 3 modes now, like, is Call of Duty even Call of Duty anymore?
Generally well polished. It looked good. It ran well. It was like pretty good at that stuff. Now, I feel like I'm seeing the death rattle of a company. Activision Blizzard, for all their money.
Lads, I say like 5 years, COD might not even be around. One in the chat if you agree with that. Could be. In 5 years, especially with, like, dude, especially if Bobby Kotick tries to remain as like a supreme commanding leader and gives up on having PS4 and Xbox affiliations, it's over for Call of Duty. Like, it is actually over. Like, there is no way. I'm like, The fact to me that Activision is even challenging those relationships by saying they're gonna still put in Bobby Kotick as the CEO is actually the worst part of it all. They are literally challenging their higher-ups and saying, we're gonna do this.
Creatively malnourished. No matter how gross Bobby Harkonnen looks, you know, the campaign multiplayer might be better.
Dude, the slight roast in this is fucking unreal.
I just don't believe them. This looks like Modern Warfare again with a new coat of paint again. I know that the developers of this game can do better. They have done better. I don't know if it's Massive Crunch, if Recycles.
Chat, Sledgehammer games, we love you. But like, every time a Sledgehammer games game release, I know shit going down fucking bad, man.
All messed up. If the internal problems with the company are catching up to them, if it's just.
But COD World War II was a good MP game apparently, for people that said it, bro. But yeah, Sledgehammer got a bad track record, at least for me.
I'm trying to ride out the amount of money. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But it truly feels like
and that's the worst part.
Is on its spiral down to like
death.
And while I'm really sad about the workers that work there, and I really wish them the best for their job, kind of good. Activision Blizzard has so far from the hate.
Devs, move on. I'm moving on with you. Call of Duty poo-poo.
That beautiful eyeball.
Call of Duty poo-poo, man.
Far from the greatness that they used to be in, and maybe so much you should put them out of business. Don't buy this game, honestly. I spent my money so I can tell you not to. It is.
Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Most Call of Duty games, just because I like that kind of formula. Fuck this.
Yeah! Yeah!
Some company.
Yeah! I'm gonna go play Halo Infinite.
What the fuck they're doing? Damn, that makes me angry. It's like watching your favorite thing just get abused by people who have no idea what the hell they're doing.
I know.
There's a market for Call of Duty style zombies. I'm telling you.
I feel the
There's
exact
some people out there who probably should jump on the opportunities. Endless wave-based zombies like that. Back 4 Blood isn't doing it.
Deviation Games, we're looking at you, Deviation Games.
Not great right now. There's a damn market for that. We'll see. We'll absolutely see. Thank you everyone for watching. However,
great video, bro. Great video. Actually had me laughing. And he brought up some great points that I'm like, Vanguard, what the f is you doing, bro? Great video. Go check out Ricky out.
Oh, but it's
I agree.
very boring.
I agree.
I'm sorry if you like Vanguard, but it's just not good. And
most people don't, man. Most people don't like Vanguard. Alpha Omega here, bro. I'm gonna say this: Alpha Omega has aged like milk over the past years, bro. I feel like this map is just getting worse and worse. I like this map less and less as the days go by.
My least favorite zombies map is Alpha Omega.
It's trash.
I hate this map with passion.
And I have to say this, okay, this map was not supposed to be trash. We were supposed to get a Chaos Zombies map instead of Nuketown, but Activision decided to pull the plug at this point in the Black Ops 4 timeline. And listen, that was fine. It just sucks that we ended up getting this, you know. Nuketown BO2 is better.
This map.
I agree.
This map is literally a multiplayer map. They literally got...
It's actually a blackout map, which is pretty much just a Warzone map, which is pretty much what we're getting in Cold War, bro.
The area from Blackout just threw it into a zombies map. Yeah. This map is just laziness.
Yeah.
The boss zombies are annoying. Yeah. The Wonder Weapon is a reskin.
The map also visually looks not it. It's just ugly. Like the BO2 Nuketown looks better. How?
And they're not even that great.
The quotes I get. Listen, the quotes are cool, but this was all the quotes in this map were meant for the Great War. That's why I just removed that, and I'm just like, all the good parts of this map could have been on any other map. You know, it just had to be Alpha.
Just do not like this map. And on top of it, it's being on.
Egg is
on BO4.
boring.
It's on BO4. So
yeah.
Like, there's just nothing to like about this.
This was the DLC 3 of BO4, and it had to compete against the DLC 3 of BO3 being Garad Crovey. Like, no chance, dog.
This map. And up next is Transit.
Transit.
I am so tired of people getting transit a pass.
People are really doing it nowadays, bro. The underdogs are making themselves visible nowadays, bro.
Bad.
It's
like,
true.
I feel like too many people are saying this map is
It's not good. It's not fun. No.
This map is not good.
The jet gun is cool.
10 years ago, people were shitting on this map.
Yeah, I'm still there, bro. And I even tried to give this map the benefit of the doubt. I've gone to round 100 on it. It's still caca.
Now everyone's like all of a sudden loving it.
Yeah, it's caca.
I'm not letting
It's still
slide. I'm
caca.
not letting it slide. This map is complete dog shit.
I agree.
I do hope we see it in a remaster.
I mean, listen, the BO3 remasters, I think, will be the best versions of them. Even if Treyarch officially does it, is it going to be better than what we have in customs? I don't think so.
I do want to see it come back.
But yeah, I don't know.
But I don't want to see it come back in the way it was in BO2.
True.
It was
True.
It was terrible.
I agree.
And up next is Blood of the Dead. This
you,
map
God.
had so much potential.
Yeah.
And it is so sad to see this map.
I hate when people are like, no, Blood of the Dead's better than Mob. No. You can't compare it to Mob of the Dead. Bro, it's the same map. It's the same map. Yes, I can, man. And even if Mob of the Dead didn't exist, I'd think this map is too much, bro. It's too much for the average player, bro.
Be this bad. The layout is just terrible.
I guarantee you less than 1 million people have beaten the Blood of the Dead Easter egg. I almost can guarantee you, bro. There's just no chance.
Shield, don't even get me started with the shield. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They took out
Shield's
what
caca.
made Mob of the Dead so cool, the afterlife. I get it, the story and all that, but...
And this is where I say storyline isn't always everything. It's true, because look at Blood of the Dead, man. They went all in on story. Sure, it was amazing on this map, but the gameplay suffered because of it. And it's like, do we put story over gameplay? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Like, I love the afterlife mode.
Yeah.
They just take it out.
That's true.
And
That's
it's just, there's nothing really... The story is really good. Don't get me wrong. The Easter egg is alright. The boss fight is alright. But the
Easter eggs, I'm gonna be honest, it's less than alright, dog. 42 spawns for the bird step. 42? 42? This is like one of the worst Easter eggs ever created. Hands down.
The cutscenes were great, I will not lie. The story was... I mean, if we're talking about...
The cutscenes were amazing. Yeah. Yes. I'd put Blood of the Dead at the top for story, but other than that, I don't want to play it.
But map overall...
Let me watch the
my
cutscenes.
enjoyment it's just not there. The layout is terrible. The pack-a-punch. No Golden Gate Bridge.
True.
How are you not going to add the Golden Gate Bridge?
Spitting.
Embarrassing.
He's spitting.
Next is Bus Depot.
Like, the fact that Bus Depot is above that, I can't even get mad. I can't even get mad because, honestly, like, bro, I kind of get that. I'd probably load up Bus Depot over Blood. Especially after how much I played it, bro, for real.
Depot, it's just a little survival map.
Yeah.
Nothing really crazy about this one.
Yeah.
It's Bus Depot. And up next
Bus
is
Depot.
Farm.
Yeah,
Same
farm
thing
right
with Bus
next to
Depot.
it. I load up Farm over
Very
Bus Depot.
basic survival map.
Very true.
No pack-a-punch.
Yeah.
You got perks and a mystery box. It's Farm. Up next is Voyage of Despair.
Listen, I know we have Voyage of Despair lovers out here, but this map could have been so much more. I'll always say it, bro. This map was, like, honestly, in terms of potential, everybody likes to think there's other zombie maps that missed its potential, bro. This is the staple of that, bro. Voyage could have been great.
Is as bad as it was when it first
Yeah,
launched, but
I agree.
It's a little bit better now, but it's still not that great.
It's still not great.
Every room looks the same.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like I get lost easily on this map. I don't know if
I know that the biggest issue with Voyage is that they spent too much time trying to make it realistic rather than a fun zombies experience. And I think that's where it suffers.
that's just me.
You know?
But I feel like every room looks the same. The
Yeah.
layout is not that great. Honestly, for a map being on the Titanic, there's really nothing special about it.
And that's ultimately the saddest part. It's on the Titanic and it doesn't use it at all. You know, that's just the worst part.
You know, I don't know what it is, but I just don't. It doesn't even feel like I'm on the Titanic.
It's so true.
Up
Yeah.
next is Forsaken.
Because there's no storyline elements to make you feel like that. And I agree, Forsaken is a better map. I agree. Like, at least there's at least something in Forsaken to grab onto, even though it's not much.
This is definitely the worst.
It is the worst Cold War map, but I
This
love
map
Chris
is just
Wax.
lazy.
I would argue maybe even Firebase Z is one of the worst. I can't tell which one I like less, Forsaken or Firebase Z. They're both not it.
It has one of the worst layouts in all of Zombies, where you teleport to each area.
Yeah,
that is such a bad layout. You know, in my opinion,
it really
Like,
is.
it's just
It
it's
really
lazy. It's literally ripped from the campaign. The only good thing I would say about this map is the wonder weapon. And
I mean, that's what
Easter
everybody says the same thing. Chris Lax was amazing. The map itself was just a bunch of rooms stapled together. It felt like an Outbreak experience, you know? A bunch of maps stapled together.
Easter egg is easy as balls. I literally did the Easter egg on my second attempt of playing the map.
Yeah.
Second attempt.
That's true.
How is that even possible?
That's true.
And up next is Firebase Z. I do not.
I was about to say it, bro. Firebase Z has literally aged so bad. Somebody in my chat recently asked me, can you name one good thing about Firebase Z? And the saddest part is, number one, I cannot. And number two, this map was a full original layout. It's the only original Zombies map layout in all of Cold War Zombies. The rest of the maps are from the campaign missions. And the only original layout is, to me, one of the worst maps in Cold War. That is just so sad.
I don't like this map as well.
It's just so sad.
Too many boss zombies.
Yeah,
I
mimics
feel
are
like
not
every
it.
second a mimic spawns.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's not even that they're hard to kill. It's just
They're just annoying. They're annoying.
It's very overwhelming when there's a ton.
Yeah.
And the Wonder Weapon was really good up until
At
they
launch,
nerfed it. I don't know why they did.
We don't know. The Ray K never needed that nerf, and ever since that nerf, also, like, at least Forsaken has the Crystal Axe, right? But the best part about Firebase Z, the Ray K, is nothing. They nerfed it, bro.
I don't know why nerfing weapons is
Yeah.
a thing.
So, to be honest, I think Forsaken is better than Firebase Z
Who's
for me.
complaining to Treyarch?
Yeah.
Zombies? What's going on?
That's what
and
I'm
up
saying,
next
bro.
is Die Rise.
That's my boy.
That's
That's my boy.
You know, I really
Die Rise Remastered. Let's push that up, baby. Let's push that up, man.
really do like this map. I love
Yeah.
the Wonder Weapon. The Slip
Slick is great,
one of my
man.
favorite Wonder Weapons of all time.
Yeah.
But the flow of this map is just, it's terrible. And
It's really unique when you think about it. Like, it's a crazy idea of, like, a bunch of collapsing skyscrapers mixing together to make, like, a zombies map flow. But I agree. It's cool on paper, but in practice is difficult. But hopefully PhD helps out with the flow.
I am really excited for the Die Rise remaster that's coming out soon.
Yes, sir.
I really am, as I really
sir,
do
we're
think-
fixing the flow.
I hope they're gonna add something where it makes like the elevators like
Yep.
flow a lot better.
Yes,
where you
sir,
can
golden
actually, like,
key.
choose. They would have just
Yep.
did that in Die Rise. The map would be so much better.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody really liked the falling aspect. I know people say adding PhD to this map would make it too easy. Brother, why can't we have fun? You know, isn't that the point of zombies, to become overpowered? I don't get that idea of, no, you must stay underpowered. You must be able to fall off the map and die. Like, brother.
The Wonder
No.
Weapon is great.
No.
It has a great, you know, like
I mean, so
on
virus,
paper, it's a great idea.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
they did not really execute well with it, in my
It's so
opinion.
true.
And up next is Classified. I'm not really huge.
I will say it, Classified has probably aged kind of like milk over the years. It's still a fun map, don't get me wrong, but bro, Classified or 5? I'm gonna choose the one with the Pentagon Thief, man. I'm choosing 5, man.
Huge fan of 5.
It's not a bad
And
map, though.
obviously it's back on Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's as special as the one on 5 because
On
they don't have
BO1.
a Pentagon
Yeah,
Thief, you know? I feel
exactly,
like it's such
exactly.
an iconic boss.
I'm shocked they didn't add that in. They could have added that in. It would have been so cool. And the issue now is because they didn't add it in BO4, most people don't even know what the Pentagon Thief is. Because the last time we've seen him was in 2010, brother.
Why would they not bring it back, you know?
Yeah.
And up next is 5.
It's 5. Yep.
Another, I mean,
I personally like 5 more. I get it. It's hard to high round. There's no Easter egg. I get it, but still, it's a fun map.
I don't really like
map.
this map. The layout is not that great in my opinion.
It's about the
kind of the
chaos.
same way like Forsaken, where you basically teleport to each area.
I wouldn't say it's the same. I think 5 is more chaotic. Like, you go in that teleport, you don't know where you're coming out of. Like, that's the best part. Like, you're just going in there hoping things are gonna go well. Like, that to me is fun, you know?
I'm just not a fan of that.
Yeah.
The Wonder Weapon is terrible. The Winter's Howl.
Yeah, true.
And I just don't really find this map all that great. I do like how it's independent.
If they buffed the
Pentagon. That's
damage of
pretty
it,
cool.
it would have been
Play as the
sick.
president, but everything else, I'm not a fan of. Up
True,
next
true.
is Knocked.
Dang, the fact that Noct has made it up here. But again, respect. You can't rate Noct poorly. You got to put it at least in the middle of the list somewhere.
It's
fair.
honestly would put this map lower, but the only reason why I'm putting it a little bit higher is because it's the first Zombies map.
You gotta
and you can't
gotta
really
respect the
say
first Zombies
it's a bad
map.
map. Just
Exactly.
because it's the first. you know?
Exactly.
It's not really fair to
It's just basic logic, man. It's basic logic. You don't even gotta know.
all the other maps.
Basic
So,
logic.
You know.
We wouldn't have any of the other Zombies maps if it wasn't for this one. So it literally attests to its good quality, you know?
It's Nocturne Tone.
Yeah.
It's nothing really
It's
crazy.
Nocturne Tone.
I don't like how it's overused, but...
Very true. Very true. Stop overusing
Up next is Nuketown Zombies. Honestly, nothing really special about...
I would rate Nuketown lower. Nuketown to me is just... It was never meant for zombies. And, like, you can... It's fun on BO2. It's a fun, like, combat training type of map. But, like, outside of that...
In my opinion, it's a multiplayer map.
It's nothing really else. There's
My
no
only
high
problem
rounds.
is that it has... You have to wait for
There's
the
no
perks.
Easter egg.
And the one thing I do like about this map is that you have the M27.
M27
Up next is
goated,
Togger
yeah.
Tote, and this map pissed me off so much.
It's because it was the finale of the story. It's still a good map. Yes, it is called an end, but it's a good map.
It is a great map.
It's a good map.
And they brought it back. But
Yeah.
it's the final Ether Zombies map.
It's true. This was supposed to be for the Great War. Like the cutscenes, these cutscenes you're seeing on your stream was supposed to be for the Great War. It's so true. If it was for the Great War, people, I honestly think would rate that map #1 if it came out. It would probably have been one of the best maps ever. Genuinely.
And you just make it a Call of Dead freaking remake?
Yeah.
What is this? Where's the Great War?
True.
It's just such a disappointment, and I will never forgive Treyarch for what they did for the final Ether Zombies map. And
Ultimately, it's not Treyarch's fault. It was Activision. Because you know Blundell wanted to cook up a Great War map for us. You know he did.
don't even play as freaking Nikolai and all them.
True.
You play as freaking the transit crew.
Victus, yep.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
At number 22, we got Ascension.
Pretty low.
I do
dang.
actually like this map. My only problem is that it's...
I think people don't really like Ascension that much nowadays because everything that Ascension did was kind of done better by other zombie maps. And now, like, I grew up with Ascension. That's why this is one of my favorite maps. But, like, it's true. Like, people don't really go back to this map too much other than mainly the Easter egg, I would say now.
The monkeys are so annoying. I wish there was a way where you could, like... I wish this map had, like, buildables. Nukes!
Bro, the nuke gobblegums get rid of the monkeys. You just gotta use nukes, man.
You know, if this map had buildables, where you could, like, build a trap to protect your perks,
it would be cool.
Really cool.
That would be cool.
It would be higher on my list.
That's cool, yeah.
But this map is iconic.
It's true that it does suck. You have to use a gobblegum, really, to play this map on BO3. And then BO1, just good luck, brother. Just enjoy spamming the thunder gun and using claymores.
You got the first Easter egg. You got the thunder gun, even though it's from Kino, but still. This map,
it's still a phenomenal map.
But the monkeys are so annoying.
True.
Up next is Verrückt. This map is probably, without a doubt, the scariest zombies map of all time.
I love that people are rating Verrückt higher and higher throughout the years because they realize that this map can never be replicated. The horror of this map, the way it makes you feel, the amazing, like, tight corners, like, paranoia type feeling you get while playing this map. Verrückt really is a good zombies map, man.
I mean, you got no...
To me, it ages better throughout the years.
You got basically nothing. It's basically a better version of Nocturne Toten.
Yeah.
Coming in at 20 is Town.
Let's go.
Probably the best survival map.
Everybody says it.
Next is Kino der Toten. This map is
best zombies map of all time. Gotta ask my boy Chaos.
Aging so bad lately with all...
I agree. I will agree. Like, there's a lot of controversy that's happened on this map recently. It's definitely, like, aged poorly throughout the years.
All the newer zombies map.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nothing really special about...
Like, it's almost too overrated now in a way, you know?
About it, in my opinion. I mean, you got the thunder gun.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
It has the most iconic wonder weapon, the thunder gun. That's about it.
That's it.
But other than that, it's just another version of Derice, honestly.
And that's true. And that's the thing. I didn't realize, because I used to speak to a friend of mine, MC Sports Talk, who's from the Z House. He likes Derice over Kino. And I always thought that was so bizarre, because I was like, bro, Kino's way better. But Kino was my first map, and that's why I was saying that. But the people that were playing from World at War, I think everybody that started at World at War almost always prefers Derice to Kino. And honestly, going back to Derice, it's the best co-op experience in all of Zombies still to this day, in my opinion. It's so good, bro. It's
coming in at 18.
Mauer, yes. I personally think Mauer is better than D Machine, but I am glad that everybody can come to the agreement now for Cold War after all these years that Mauer and D Machine are by far the best two experiences on that map. I don't think he included Outbreak. To me, Outbreak and Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, I think MW3 is better than Outbreak, but man, I'd rate Outbreak lower. I think Outbreak has aged like milk throughout the years, and MW3 Zombies probably will also age like milk throughout the years. So to me, Those are getting lower and lower as the days go by.
This is definitely one of the better Cold War
Yes, the
zombies
Mauer's
maps.
goated.
I do like the Easter egg for this.
Any map with zip lines is amazing. Call the Dead, bro. Yes. Zetsubo, bro. Yes. Zip lines are an amazing zombies feature.
This map is definitely the best Easter egg in Cold War.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
I agree.
The boss fight is great.
Boss fight's great.
The Wonder Weapon is fun.
Yeah.
My only problem is that it's not really like the setting is not really all that crazy.
And that is the issue with Black Ops 5 that I hope we see fixed in BO6, which is kind of happening now that we're getting Terminus, which is like an island map, kind of like Zetsbo, which is exciting, and Liberty Falls, maybe another city map, maybe something crazy's going on there. So
I mean, the
I hope
Berlin
to see
Wall is
it.
cool.
Yeah.
But it's just ripped out of the
Our
campaign.
campaign, yeah.
So I don't
agree.
really like, you know, reskins.
True.
I'm not a fan of it.
Me too.
And up next is D Machine.
Machine,
This is
yeah.
definitely my favorite Cold War Zombies map. I play this map a ton.
I think D Machine's great just because it's just got the best camping spot, I think, in all of Cold War Zombies. That Nocturne Totem Roof with the ray gun. Honestly, since like Doris and the Catwalk, I don't think there's been a better camping spot since, bro. It's crazy.
When it first launched, going for like Dark Ether, the camo. I do like the Easter egg, I just don't like the ending. I wish there was a boss fight. I wish there was like an act.
Yeah, the Orlov escape is kind of not that great. It would have been better as a boss, I feel like.
Actual like cutscene and not just like exfil and the whole map just explodes.
Yeah,
that's not really exciting. Nocturne Totem, can we please stop using it?
True. Let the world at war map sleep. Let them
I
sleep.
see a Nocturne Totem in Gulf War. I'm losing it. Up next is Revelations. Honestly, this map is a...
Bro, people, I feel like, give this map so much nonsense nowadays. And it's like, you have to remember, bro, back in BO3, everybody was asking for a map that was literally combined all together, bro. And that was Revelations. And that's why, bro, it's like the combat training of zombies. And what's crazy is I had a high school friend literally come up to me the other day. And he's like, bro, you know what my favorite zombie map was? And he was like, I was like, what? He's like, Revelations, bro. I just liked how easy it was. Get in. It's crazy. It's cool. It's beautiful. I'm like, dang, me too, bro. It's the best of the best. It really is.
Huge disappointment, in my opinion. This map had the potential to be...
And that's the thing. A lot of people were expecting the Great War for Revelations. And then Blundell was like, oh, it's coming in BO4. And I guess if you were one of those people, then yeah, Revelations does age like milk for you over the days.
You one of the greats.
Yeah.
But it's just not really all that exciting.
That's true.
I mean, it's just a bunch of, you know, all the old Zombies map into one.
Yeah.
And honestly, with Zombies Chronicles, this map just ruined that just ruined that map, honestly.
Honestly, like, in a way, I get what he's saying, because he's one of those players that was really just excited for, like, the Great War, and I get what you're saying, but also, like, when you just look at it for what it is, it's still a phenomenal experience, in my opinion. BO3 didn't miss.
Really easy. The Easter egg is not that great, in my opinion, and the boss fight is not that great as well.
Yeah, if only the boss on this map was just a little bit better, man.
The skybox is cool. I like the skybox. The starting room is great.
Yeah.
That's all I can say that is good about that map. Up next is Dead of the Night. I love the atmosphere of this map.
I respect that Dead of the Night is getting a lot more respect recently. This map could have really been like the Shadows of Evil of BO4, but ultimately I think
one of the
we just
best
need to see a little bit more
maps
from it,
on
you know?
Black Ops 4, without a doubt.
Like, we needed to see a little bit more, and like the story wasn't there. Everything else was just kind of lacking.
I really wish this map was on BO3, as it would be a lot.
The advertising,
yeah. Honestly. But
I agree. If it was on BO3, I say that about a bunch of BO4 maps. That's why I customs, bro.
BO4. I do not like the mechanics on BO4.
Yeah.
And honestly, another reason why I think a lot of people hate this map is that the setup is just so long. But I don't really mind that. I like doing a bunch of stuff on Zombies maps, so I don't really mind that.
Setup isn't bad. I agree. Once you learn it, it isn't bad. But bro, for casual players, it's rough. For sure.
It's a pretty good map. Yeah. I don't like the vampires.
Yeah, vampires kind of suck.
Yeah,
the health regen is
I really wish it was on BO3. Yeah. Up next is
Shi No Numa this high. I would rate Shi No Numa down bad, to be honest. I think the only purpose for Shi No Numa is World at War high rounds. Get to round 10,000 plus. That's like it, though. I know people like the Vanguard one. I don't get it.
Numa. I love this map so much. High rounding is like one of the best high rounding maps. You got the Wonderwaff, you got the dogs, you got the Flogger. It's a great map, and it has one of the best layouts in all of Zombies. I mean, they've overused this layout so many.
It is kind of true, like a one sector hub that branches out into different areas. Like Shadows of Evil is literally like that, with the junction being the middle and it branches out. Like, it's true, a lot of zombie maps take off of Shinonuma, but man, putting Shinonuma up here, I don't know. It's just not that great.
Like Shadows of Evil. I can't really think of any other maps right now, but
it's my least played Black Ops 3 Chronicles map. Probably my least played BO3 Zombies map in general.
Off the top of my
head.
I
do not play Shinonuma.
But it's an iconic layout. I really wish that they had a Pack-a-Punch on this map.
True.
It would have been a little bit higher on my list, which is why I kind of like the Shinonuma Reborn on Vanguard. But yeah, Shinonuma, great map. Up next is Call of the Dead.
Boy!
I really do like this map.
I would rate it higher. I'm so glad there are some people that still freaking love this map, bro. This map has one of the best layouts of all time still to this day.
It has one of the best layouts in Zombies.
Yes.
My only problem is that the wonder weapons are so
booty
bad.
I know,
oh my
bro.
Goodness. They're just not good.
They're so cheap. At least on the BO3 version, they're a lot better. And I mean, you can play it for free now, so you don't even have to buy BO1 anymore, bro. Every BO1 map you can play on BO3 now. That's freaking crazy, bro. Except for 5, which is coming out soon.
Even get to around. It's literally impossible to get to around 100 on freaking Black Ops 1 on Call of the Dead.
At least you got BO3,
and,
man.
The Easter egg is iconic. George Romero is iconic. Everything about this map is iconic.
Yes, sir.
You even have the first celebrity cast Zombies map. This map is great. I really do wish the Wonder Weapon was better, as it would probably be in my top 10.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
I mean, bro, BO3 Call of the Dead is such an amazing experience. To me, it's still like number 2 Zombies map of all time for me, bro. Just because of the layout and the way it made me feel as a kid, and the way I still feel the same way, bro. Like, that is magic right there.
It's not that great, so.
That's magic.
Call of the Dead, baby. Coming up next is the Giant.
The GOAT!
Derice.
Yes.
I know they don't really play exactly the same, but overall the map is basically the same. I know a lot of people are going to hate me in the comments for this, but...
Bro, it's insane that putting Derice high up in a Zombies map tier list is even considered controversial, bro. This was the GOAT. This is the map that put Pack-a-Punch on the map, bro. Literally, not just the map, but the map of Zombies games, bro. Like, that's what I mean.
This map brought so many things. It brought Pack-a-Punch.
Like, you can't say Derice isn't iconic, man. You know? This is iconic Zombies.
The only thing it brought. But this basically map changed all of Zombies. I mean...
And there's so many different BO3 versions that are incredible to play now. Like, Derice Declassified. There's, like, Angry the Giant, which is, like, a version of Derice that's, like, on crack, man. That is a crazy Zombies map.
It would not be the same
so many different
as it
ones
would be today without Derice. Up next is
Moon.
I love this map so much.
I think over the years, I like Moon and Moon more. I realized how much of an amazing climax it was to Zombies. It really was.
My only problem with this map is the astronaut can be annoying, and I don't really like how the Jug and Speed Cola switches around, as it kind of makes it hard to get, you know?
Yeah.
But that's the thing
Gobblegums there.
I like about Zombies is the challenging aspect, but that kind of is just annoying, you know? This map has one of the best wonder weapons of all time, the wave gun. It's such an iconic wonder weapon. It's so fun to use.
It's one of the most beautiful looking wonder weapons of all time, in my opinion. Like, I remember when people back in BO1 were like, bro, a dual-wield ray gun. And they were like, no way. That's what this was, pretty much.
Beautiful freaking areas in all Zombies. And you got one of the best endings to an Easter egg.
Oh, yeah.
This map is... And the fact that they made this map...
It's kind of crazy that I don't think they've really made a better climax since Moon, bro. Which is kind of crazy, bro. Like, it's been almost 15 years. I mean, all the other zombie endings we've had are kind of been cliffhangers. Like, sure, I know a lot of people really like BO4, and obviously, like, some even like BO2 and BO3, but I don't know. BO1 was just the one that you would be like and watch it, and it felt like a spectacle. Like, it felt like you were visioning history at the time, bro. And it literally was, bro. It was huge.
In 2000,
I don't feel the same way with zombie games ending nowadays. I don't know.
2011 is just insane to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it. Up next is Ancient Evil. I really wish I could put this map higher, but unfortunately,
definitely
it's
a top
on
10
BO4.
map.
If it was on BO3, it would be a lot higher.
Yeah.
You got one of the you got the gauntlets. The gauntlets are so much fun to use. The shield is so much fun. It's iconic. The boss is so cool. And the Easter egg is great.
It's always just insane that if they just made it the BO3 engine, people would be non-stop talking about these maps like it was Origins, in my opinion, or like it was Mob of the Dead, because these maps absolutely cooked. It's just so sad that Fortnite was happening, number one, and so most people didn't even care or didn't even know. And number two, people were just too busy, bro. People were not really on the zombies train, bro. People were vying for attention for battle royales during the time this map came out. Like, it just bad place, wrong time, man.
You know? My only problem is that the skeletons can be a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But I don't really mind them all that much. The layout is great. Man, this map
layout is very cool. Like, it's literally like if you had a zombies map where there's a heaven portion and there's a hell portion, like an overworld and then an underworld. It's like a Minecraft type of map in a way. It's cool.
I really wish it was. Up next is 9.
9 on 9, baby.
If this map was on BO3, it would probably be in my top 3.
9 to me is the GOAT of BO4. Like, this is the zombies map where every BO4 mechanic actually makes sense. It just sucks also that the ending cutscene of this map is just so dumb. It doesn't really, like, fit in the story well at all.
Or top 5.
You know?
The Wonder Weapon is not that great. That's my only problem.
Yeah, the Scorpion
sucks on BO4,
too.
obviously.
Yeah.
But the boss zombies are great on this map. The tigers are cool. The Easter egg is great. And the layout is amazing, as it's pretty similar to Shino Numa.
That is true. Another map where you got a main hub and then it just branches out. It's true. That's true.
Man, this map is so much fun. I love it. And the atmosphere. Oh, man. So cool.
It's
Up
great,
next
man.
is Buried.
Bro, respect for putting Buried in the top 10. I love that people are putting respect on Buried's name. Like, they ended off Victus strong. It's interesting that when they end off a storyline like Victus or Chaos with Buried or Ancient Evil, these maps are really good maps. It's like, why'd you even end it? Why didn't you start with this map in the first place? Why did we start with Transit? Why did we start with Voyage of Despair? I don't know.
This map is like one of the most iconic maps. It's so unique. I mean, you got Leroy, the Paralyzer, the Reagan Mark II.
Yeah.
Vulture Raid, and the Witch's House, and the Maze. It's one of the most unique map layouts ever, and it's just...
When I think of Buried, I think of this map as the climax of Black Ops 2 in a lot of ways. In terms of the Victus storyline, like, obviously Mob of the Dead and Origins were their own climaxes in their own right, but Buried was still the end of the Victus storyline for a very, very long time. So I still think it's a big climax. This
map is so different from the rest of the maps. It plays so differently.
Yep.
I love this map so much. It's one of the best Black Ops 2 Zombies maps.
Hands down. Mob, Buried, Origins, like, and then all of Black Ops 3, like, that run for zombies was peak.
Up next is Gorod Krovi.
Goat Krovi. He's here.
One of the most hyped up zombies maps
of all
time.
Yes.
It is so